Hello guys, NautoAis here, and I want to give my thoughts on the reveal of the PS5 Pro. Yes, it's been leaked, it's been rumored, even the price been rumored, which unfortunately is true. So if you've been following PlayStation, they just did a 10-minute presentation about the new tech of the PS5 Pro by Mark Cerny. And the guy, everybody likes the guy, nicest guy, very intelligent. When it comes to the PlayStation architect, he is the guy. He made up all the mistakes that what happened with the PS3 by Ken Kutaragi. That's what happened with the PS4. That's why it was rectified. And then from there, with the PS5, he made a lot of improvements. So now there's a mid-fresh generation with the PS5 Pro. So in the presentation, he talks about, well, the gist of it is really more power, which people wanted. So is it close to a PC? Maybe. I'm not really a PC expert, but to some extent, a lot of people have said that it is kind of close, a console that's already sort of close to a PC setup. Because, believe it or not every gamers are an expert when it comes to setting up their PC for optimized in gaming. Not everyone. So I have a PC, it's strong enough, but to some extent, it's not really optimized for gaming. I don't have a gaming PC. There are people who actually will buy a PC just for gaming. Plus, it's for their job to some extent. If you're making money doing video games, you know what it is. So anyway, Mark Cerny explained the problem in the past was there's always going to be like two modes, performance mode and fidelity mode, or to some extent graphic modes. For people who don't know, now in console, they're going to have that option. So either you want 60 frames or you want better graphics. So some people kind of like concerned, like, well, will it be the console be able to merge graphic modes and performance mode, or to some extent fidelity mode, which is sort of in between. So what Mark Cerny in the presentation basically said is that for the PS5 Pro, you're finally gonna merge fusion, whatever term you want, performance mode and fidelity mode, to a point that when you boot up the game on the PS5 Pro, boom, you're gonna have a better experience to some extent. But the problem is, I'll talk about it later, is it's not for everyone, and most people probably not going to care. That's why. Because he also said that most people who have PS5 always plays in performance mode. They got that data. Of course, you're connected online, and there's terms of service which that players on PS5 must give permission to, hey, what you do. I mean, not like private stuff, just like what you do with your PS5. And according to Sony, most people, including myself, we always put it on performance mode. So graphic-wise, I don't care. I'd rather play the game in 60 frame. That's always been the default. And again, when it comes to PC, you don't have to have that problem because PCs are powerful. That's why if you notice some even Idea Factory games that can only run 30 frames on the console, it goes 60 frames on the PC. It is what it is. So he talks about 2 terabytes of storage, good. More powerful GPU, good. He even gave the 3 big features about the PS5 Pro. If you're a very technical person, then you understand what it is. The gist of it, from what I understand, is more powerful. You can see better graphics, very smooth graphic detail, and it will run in 60 frames. Close to 60 frames, but again, a lot of people did say it depends on the developer if they can do it or not. It's supposed to make it easy. So you got a lot of this advanced technology, advanced features, and finally fidelity mode and performance mode as one option rather than choosing which one. That's good. But here is the problem to the general consumer who plays in a casual, who doesn't make money playing video games, and chances of them getting the returns on purchasing this probably going to be very slim. Is that no matter you have all that doodads, all that best feature, improvement, quality of life, advanced technology, whatever, it always comes down to the price no matter what. Most consumer, even so you tell them, oh, it's worth it or whatever, you see a magic number that they don't like, people will talk, including myself. That's why if you notice to some extent on the presentation, you see Mark Cerny talks about all the advance of the PS5 Pro. Everything's good. It's going to be better gaming experience. It's the future. And then they even have a new tagline. I forgot what it is. Like, unleash the limit. Okay, whatever. But then in the very end, like within 5 seconds only, they show the price. Oh, by the way, it's $700, no disk drive. So yes, folks. So that is the downside for the PS5 Pro. Upside is, yeah, it's advanced console. downside is it's the price. So they revealed that the digital version, and that's the default, will be $700, no disk drive. So of course, if you follow the Slim, there's an optional disk drive. It's compatible, but that's $80 more. You want to put your console on vertical stand, gotta buy that stand as an option. That's $30. So now that's building up. And if you want the bundle with the disk drive and the PS5 Pro, it's $800. And the majority of the consumer, including myself, said, yeah, that's too expensive. And most of them, again, like I said, unless you're going to get your returns on buying a PS5 Pro and you're getting paid to do video game stuff, most consumer, including myself, probably not going to buy it because it's too expensive. Because, of course, obviously in my YouTube, I just do it because I just enjoy doing videos. It would be nice, but you know what YouTube's rules are, so it is what it is. I mean, not everyone can make money doing YouTube videos and Twitch. You know, it's a reality. I know it's a bit of politics, but you can understand, because the question is, who is the target audience? And credit to some people, they said was that possibly are the elites of the elite, credit to Nintendo Prime, a PlayStation supporter, probably going to buy it. People that are making money doing video games, like I said, either YouTube stream or Twitch, or they're getting a lot of hookups with the company, they might get it. Again, $700. And then again, you know, the elites of the elite. For the general consumer, the casual, they're probably not going to get it. Your grandma probably not going to buy that for her grandchildren for Christmas because it's too expensive. Heck, I'm a PlayStation supporter. I love PlayStation than other system. That's my primary console. That's why if you notice in my channel, to some extent, they're mostly PlayStation because I like PlayStation. I like the trophy. I like how in the past they were offering Japanese RPG anime waifu games. Not now. And most of the games are political, but it is what it is. Different story. I'm not going to get the PS5 Pro at launch. That's expensive. Will it go down in price? Probably not, because it would make sense to at least lower the price of the original PlayStation or the Slim, and then show at least $599 to $699 for the Pro. But they didn't go. They decided to do this. And again, who is the target audience? And if you're hoping the elites of the elite going to pay them, true. But what about the general consumer? Probably not. So what were they thinking of doing that? I don't know, because of course in the past, if you know a lot of the story what's happening, Concord, Sony lost $200 million because of the game. If we already talked about it, it got shut down, giving refunds to people who bought the game, 25,000 people at all. It is what it is. A lot of the games as a service, they're not doing good, they're not getting any returns, having problem with Bungie to a point they got laid off, some of the employees. Destiny franchise is not in a good place right now. They're even going to try to do Marathon, and now that's canceled. So there's a lot of kind of like bad situation with Sony. Yeah, the only good thing right now is Astro bought for $60. People did enjoy the game. I'm going to get that in the long run. I'm just going to wait and see backlog. But I did enjoy playing Astro Playroom. If you have a PS5, definitely play that one. Easy to get platinum. You might need some help, some guides, but yeah, platinum. Everybody can platinum. It's very easy. The only probably hard one is the speedrun challenge for me, but I'm not going to put my time on that one anymore, so I'm moving on. But you get what I mean. Trophy lovers. So the biggest problem really is that it's $700. I don't know, man. Like I said, the elite of elite probably going to get it. The majority of the consumer, the casual, probably not. And again, Concord, probably they had to make up for that game. And of course, if you know what I went with the PS3, when they first sold the console at $600, people were like, some, including myself, and that's the reason also I'm not getting the Pro, because we thought it was future-proof. It wasn't. Within 7 months, I had to replace it because it got the yellow light of death, if you know what that is. And it was $600. And I did talk about it because Ken Kutaragi had this idea, and the business side said, yeah, that's going to cost up. And then they even said that for every PS3 that were sold, they were losing $200. They're probably trying to minimize the loss for every time that console's being sold. That's why, I don't know, because of course another one is that the controllers now are $5 to $10 more now. And I know it's weird, like, wait a minute, should old technology goes cheaper? Why is it going the other way around? Well, a lot of experts did say some is the yen is weak as of right now, which is sucks. To some extent, it does impact the other countries. Inflation. Now, just inflation, a lot of the parts are just getting too expensive. Probably also, I hate to go here, minimum wages. How much is the employee getting paid? So where's the money going to come? Just saying there. So right now, PS5, PlayStation Studio kind of dropped the ball here. So I don't know what Xbox is doing because, of course, Indiana Jones is going to be on the PlayStation 5. Right now, Nintendo can actually get a rebound once they show their console. How much will it be? But if it's $4.99 or below, then Nintendo is going to have an advantage. People are going to worship Nintendo. They're going to flock to Nintendo. They're going to focus on that one for their next generation console. And I have been saying this before. If they add in a system-based achievement, a universal achievement, whatever. Yes, Kit and Krista kind of told the story. But if Nintendo finally go 180, said, yes, we're going to put in a system-based achievement, including myself, will probably flock to Nintendo and say, hey, look, it's a new console. It's good enough. 4K. Good performance. It has a system-based achievement. I'm going to buy my third-party games on a Nintendo console than PlayStation 5 Pro. So the good news is whatever you have for the PlayStation 5, be able to play the PlayStation 5 Pro. So again, it's a mid-gen refresh. The stupid thing that Sony can do is say Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be Pro exclusive. Then that'll be stupid. Nintendo kind of did that with the new 3DS. Yeah, did not work in the long run. That's why they just backed up. They said no. And of course, another feature is that the PS5 Pro will have a more souped up boost mode than the PS5. So again, common thing, smart delivery for Xbox. You know what it is? Technically, older games are going to perform better on a newer console. They already done that, so kudos to that one. But again, you're seeing that $600. Yeah, that's not good there. So anyway, right now, who is the target audience? Probably the elite of the PlayStation fans is one. People who can make their money back buying it. Again, working on video games, they probably could do it. Tournament organizer in esports. They're now thinking whether it's worth getting a Pro or not. I just saw some people giving their opinions. Again, who knows? So there you go. My thoughts about it. Even so, the PS5 Pro sounds awesome. A lot of quality of life, a lot of advanced features. You see that price, people will be fixated and you can't do anything about it. So we'll have to wait and see what the pre-orders are and if it's really going to sell. Oh boy. So anyway, that's my thoughts of the PS5 Pro being revealed. Good features, advanced features. Props to Mark Cerny what he did. But again, you're looking at that price. That's just not good. Just saying that. Anyway, with that, I'll see you guys later.